Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I want to talk about, take these guys off the sun, a little cloud wind from the sun. I want to talk about wealth creation, wealth preservation. I was doing an interview with Andy Schectman of Miles Franklin the other day. He owns Miles Franklin, was president, CEO of the company. He's been with them for, well, his father started it, so he's been with them for a long time. And we were talking about wealth creation, and he was saying when it comes to precious metals, he views precious metals as wealth. And that is because it's something that there's no counterparty risk. It's something that you don't need to spend if all of a sudden a bill comes up. When you buy and invest in precious metals, a lot of people speculate in it. And they turn around and they go, you know, I'm gonna buy this silver coin for $20 and I'm hoping that it goes up 25 and I'm gonna sell it. And I think that's quite frankly the wrong way of looking at it, because especially with precious metals, that's definitely a long game. It's what countries have been attacked over. It's what economies fell because of a lack of real sound money. Okay, you know, it's really easy for a country to issue debt and build itself up, but it can only build itself up for so far, so long, depending on the agreements it made with other countries when it comes to a fiat system. But when you have a country that's based off of real tangible wealth, water, minerals, precious metals, oil, natural resources, those are very valuable, right? But they're not as valuable as the precious metals, right? Because you can sell off your water, you can sell off your oil, but if you're only getting in return fake currency, just pieces of paper and nothing real tangible to then later on be able to leverage or trade for something else, you're only going to survive for so long, all right? Now, in your personal finances, when it comes to wealth, wealth is what you don't need to spend to survive. And a person's wealth is measured by the amount of time that they could quit their job and not have to go somewhere and find more money. Wealth is defined by that, okay? So whether it be, you know, gold and silver that they own, they have stored somewhere, or rental income that comes in to where they could just live the life they want, whatever it be, whether it be just hanging out at home, even if you live in an apartment, but you're getting cash flow from your real estate investments, or somebody that's sitting on a yacht because they have enough money in all kinds of different funnels that they just don't have to work. That's how your wealth is measured. It's the amount of assets, the income you have coming in or stored, the money you have stored, versus the amount of time that you don't got to go back to work. And so I think once people start to realize that, it really changes something in their perception of wealth creation. And, you know, a lot of people think that wealth is their, let's say, 2021 lifted F-350 Ford truck with the chrome rims, because they're going in their mind, they said, yes, I paid something for it and I know it's going down in value, but it has worth, it has value, I could sell it. Well, you're right, but what you're referring to is just something that's losing every day, literally every day, every second of the day, it is losing value. Now, every once in a while, I know we're in an interesting time because you're like, but Ninja, I sold my, excuse me, my used vehicle for more than I paid for it. You're right, because we're entering something called, well, we haven't gotten there yet, but we're close, hyperinflation. And that's a time in life where you don't want to, you might be excited about that one purchase or sale, you just sold your truck for more, but you don't realize that everything else in your life is going up right alongside of it. And before you know it, you're like, whoa, I sold my only possession. I hope people have more possessions than that. So I want people to think about it, because people all the time ask me like, hey Ninja, I've got $100, $50, what should I do with it? And I said, well, first off, if it was me, I'm not a financial advisor, not a financial professional, but I would first off take it and diversify it into 3 different asset classes right now if you thought that there is problems brewing. And one of those asset classes, I would hold some cash. The reason why is because you never know what's going to happen. And if cash is what's being transmitted as this is the fungible, the real use case, whatever your country is using to transact in, well, then you're going to want some of that because everybody's going to take it. And if you find an opportunity, you want to be able to jump on it, seize the moment, right? So you're going to want part of it in cash. The other parts you're going to want set aside in things that have tangible value. And I think one of those things, personally, this is just me, I would want to hold something that I don't need to spend, because you're building a true wealth effect. It's true. if you quit your job, you have something to rely on that is hopefully going up in value over the long term based on the destruction of the currency system. But also it gives you peace of mind because you're doing something that literally less than 10% of this world is doing. And you want to be up at that 1%. Okay, guys, with that being said, I thank you so much for watching. I know there's going to be facts and figures of people that own precious metals in the comment section. I do love those comments. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you for all the new subscribers. The Economic Ninja is out.